Hello Taurus, and welcome to your December 2024 tarot card reading. Now, if you are interested in getting a 2025 year ahead overview session with me, I'm still making those available throughout the month of December. So the booking for that will be found in the description box in the comment thread down below. So we'll use tarot, we'll pull up the astrology charts and kind of get an idea of all the really big stuff that you can expect throughout the upcoming year. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what comes through for you here. What is it that you need to know for the month of December? Starting with an oracle card that says Purification. Okay, well, we like that. It's a good energy to get, where it feels like there's a little bit of a purge going on and a cleansing. Maybe it might feel a little bit like you are eliminating really outdated, obsolete aspects of your life. Maybe there's a little bit of a cleaning session going on, both maybe literally or metaphorically. I like that there is this kind of quality of emergence that also comes through purification as well, because right as we clean off whatever is old or unfit for us, or whatever is toxic, or whatever isn't working, we kind of find an easier path on the other side where there's less resistance, there's a lot less drama, there's better people, and we can kind of move forward more effectively. And I think that's one thing that Taurus, you like it when things are operating well and you're not having to come up against unnecessary hiccups. Okay, we actually got two that flipped over. All right, so I'll pull out two. So we have Life is a Mystery with the Bobcat Spirit, and we have Now is a Lucky Time. Well, we like the Lucky Time card because it's a signifier that there are some good luck energies around you. Potentially certain opportunities will come through. It seems as though you are positioning yourself well enough to receive. That's probably what this purification process is all about too. When you are thinking about your future and what doesn't fit anymore, and you clear out space, it makes sense that there are going to be opportunities that present themselves, therefore kind of enhancing your luck, if you will. And I like the Life is a Mystery card simply because it's that reminder that we may not always know or understand exactly the way things are going to unfold, and that this is not necessarily the best time to try to gain control. And we have Annie on the table with us today. It's not a time to gain control, but to rather allow ourselves to enjoy the kind of the miracles that are likely to unfold for us. And I think luck and mystery can sometimes go hand in hand. It does seem like there's more of an upswing though for you, Taurus, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what comes through. And you know what, to be honest, I didn't even point this out, but with purification, we have this beautiful 8th house energy with the sun in Sagittarius. We've got Mercury now officially coming out of retrograde as well, or I'm sorry, beginning retrograde, not coming out yet, that's next year. Beginning retrograde in the 8th house too, so that's probably where the purification is coming from, okay? 8th house purge, transformation, metamorphosis, kind of a new identity emerging in subtle ways. I'm not saying it's like this massive overhaul or anything, but it might be in small ways. So what does the tarot have to say? Well, there's the Tower card, which, makes sense with purification. It's one of those moments where just there are certain things that can no longer stand firm, and they just have to go. They have to be gone. But starting with the 10 of Wands, this is a time where I think you're willing to do whatever it takes. There's an energy of hard work. I think you are dedicated. The thing that I like about the 10 of Wands so much is there's usually a sense of purpose. And we might be doing something, creating something, building something, and it might be hard and there might be a little bit of an uphill battle, but we know why we're doing it. We're doing it for our family members. We're doing it for our future. We're doing it for our communities, or we're doing it for something bigger than just us. Although it might be a load that only you are carrying on your back, it's still for something more. And that drives us. I think as human beings, we really need that. We need to know that what we're doing is providing value for others. And so if you're not in a position where you are providing value for others, even if it's just, your kids or something like that, it doesn't have to be the whole community or all of humanity, just even in a small incremental way, a neighbor, a parent, a friend, but I think it's worth it. And what I love about the Knight of Cups is its optimism and its hope. And in ways, it's like strangely idealistic. Even though it's running straight into the Tower, it's wonderful to be optimistic about the Tower, because we know that the Tower, I always say, is the Wheel of Fortune in disguise. And when we're talking Wheel of Fortune, we're talking about luck, we're talking about mystery. Feels like Taurus is absolutely embracing kind of just this big fat question mark and saying it's going to be for the best. It's going to be for the best. I'm working hard and I'm doing everything right. And I know that I'm, putting myself in the right position. Remember, there is something about positioning, where you are positioning yourself properly to receive whatever this luck and mystery have to offer. But I see you kind of just diving straight into this Tower energy and embracing whatever change, whatever chaos, whatever revolutionary qualities need to come through. I see you saying, bring it on. I'm ready. I'm okay with this. I'm not afraid of this at all. This is all going to be great. I'm so excited, right? You're going down the list of all the really good things that you could say about it, because I think in your heart you believe that it's true. And a lot of people, when we hit those Tower moments, we get all worked up, we get all stressed, we want to control everything, we want it to look a certain way. But I just don't think Taurus is in that place right now to be trying to control and make life look the way that you think it's supposed to look. And I don't know, maybe this is just Pluto coming into your 10th house, coming into Aquarius and saying, all right, it's time for big change in a lot of areas, and like we're ready, and it does feel like we are ready. All right, I feel like that one, 6 of Wands. Okay, well, first of all, it does feel like there are going to be some victories for you with this 6 of Wands, okay? And that whatever this effort is, it is leading somewhere. And maybe that's why that 10 of Wands is so worth it, because in your heart of hearts that this is going to work out. I really don't see Taurus being afraid. I don't see you in your doubt. I don't see you in your anxiety. I don't see you being in the place where you're like, oh, but what if so-and-so does this? And so I don't know that you have any energy dedicated to anybody else right now in a way that's ruining things. Okay. 6 of Wands says there's going to be a victory. There's going to be success. There's going to be other people supporting you emotionally, maybe not actually with the work, because I think, Taurus, there are just things that you have to do. And as one of those signs that is, really about self-reliance, we know that you're always going to say, well, I can do it. I can do it. And there are times when we should delegate, and there are times when we should do it by ourselves. Right now, Taurus, I think you should do it by yourself, because this really isn't a journey that belongs to anybody else. This is a journey that belongs to you and you alone. And in your heart of hearts, you know the direction that this is headed, and it is headed toward a direction of success, recognition, reward, achievement, all those wonderful words. It doesn't seem like it could possibly go any other direction. Although this is likely to bring people out of the woodwork. Now, I don't see the Knight of Swords as being you. I think you're leaning a little bit more toward the Knight of Cups. Maybe it is you. Maybe on one hand, this is you saying, I won't quit until I succeed. And you're just kind of rushing into that 6 of Wands and saying, I am going to go to battle and fight whatever fight I need to fight in order to reach this marker here, where you're getting to that point. That could be. But I also think that when we are in that 6 of Wands place, there are people that want to have something to do with us. They want to work with us. They want to be in a relationship with us. They want to reach out. They want to talk to us. They want to, work for us, whatever it is. And I think this is that type of energy, that people want to come to you. They want to be a part of what you have going on. Might be one person, might be 10 people. I don't know, depending on how big that 6 of Wands achievement actually is. But what's kind of funny is I really don't see anything going to your head. Like, I'm not seeing any ego stuff going on here. And probably because the Tower can be so humbling. I think when life is a mystery and now is a lucky time comes out, and we got this Purification card. This Tower often reminds us of just how powerful the divine can be. Or if you want to look at it from a law of attraction standpoint, how powerful we ourselves as manifestors and creators can be. Because this Tower is never an accident. This Tower is always an effect of some cause. And that cause is usually a series of choices. It's always a breaking point. There can also be some external factors that kind of come to a head as well. But, the Tower, it's kind of like it's not the Justice card where the Justice is all about, the scales coming back into balance. It's not the Justice card, but I think it works hand in hand with Justice in that this is sometimes the way that those scales come back into balance, that this is a forced balancing happening. It's an inevitability, which is why I think you feel so optimistic about it. Okay, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of destruction, a little bit of chaos or whatever, but you're like, okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that, because now I do have a clear path. Now I do have all this good stuff. So your energy is just in the right place. So it makes sense that people are going to be wanting to be a part of this. They're looking in at you. They're looking in at your life and they're saying, wow, that's great. I want to, and we'll see what else comes out with the clarifiers as I open all these cards up. We'll see what else comes out. But I also really like the 10 of Cups. Now, if you are having people come to you, I want you to know that I'm getting good intentions. I'm not saying you have to accept whatever the Knight of Swords is offering or giving or anything like that. But I do think they're coming from a pure place as we are seeing this 10 of Cups. So there's no reason to necessarily be on your guard or to have a wall up or anything like that. I don't know that this person is going to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form, or they're not going to violate a boundary. I think that there's just a general enthusiasm for what it is that you're bringing to the table, okay? But I'm also looking at the 10 of Cups underneath the Tower, which is probably why you are so optimistic and accepting of the Tower and why you're not, letting yourself get caught up in the drama that sometimes the Tower can bring. I kind of am just like for me, I'm getting this image of you just standing out in like a rainstorm and letting the rain come down. And realizing that that's the way to get everything purified. That's the way to get everything clean. So that's the Tower. It's just the rain coming down, coming down, coming down. And you're just happily standing out in the rain and saying, okay, purify me. Okay, universe, I'm ready. I'm ready for the luck. I'm ready for the mystery. I'm ready for the new chapter. I'm ready for all of these things. And I'm happy to be the person or the vessel that the universe needs in order to do this work. Okay. And like I say, other people are going to benefit from this. You're doing all of this here. And maybe to some degree, you're making the lives of other people easier. But I think you're happy to do that. Like, this doesn't feel like a self-sacrificial thing where you're like, oh, but I'm giving, and no one is giving back in return. And it's all like, pity me, poor me, but I'm still going to do everything for everyone else. It's not like that. It's like, I feel a sense of duty or I feel a sense of responsibility to show up in this 10 of Wands way. And I'm happy that people get to reap the benefits of my hard work, especially if it is your children, okay? I'm happy to do that for my family. I'm happy to do that for my communities and for the people that I care about. And, like, it's okay. And so here you are, I think, seeing people benefit from all of this 10 of Wands hard work. And I think this is a very gratifying moment. And it might not be an everlasting moment. It might just be something quite fleeting where you feel this spike in gratitude and appreciation and fulfillment and satisfaction. But I think that's how you know that you're on the right track, is that you are getting hit with that energy of gratitude. And when you look around at your life, and I'm not saying you don't want more, because I do think, especially with Jupiter and Gemini right now, it's a lot of curiosity regarding what could possibly be in a bigger sense. So yeah, we'll always kind of want more because Jupiter is always somewhere in the chart. We're always getting higher and higher and higher with Jupiter. But I think there's also a contentment and a gratitude for everything as it is. And that's a very magical and special place to be as well. Okay, so what else? What else for Taurus for December 2024? What else does Taurus need to know here? So we have 3 of Coins. I'm hearing the word leverage, that whatever this 10 of Wands is, you will be able to leverage it for either more work or even bigger and better opportunities. Seeing collaboration here with the 3 of Wands, 3 of Coins, excuse me, and maybe it is with the Knight of Swords. Maybe the Knight of Swords is like I say, there's good intentions here with the 10 of Cups behind them. Their enthusiasm might be a little abrupt or abrasive, like, oh, okay, that's a lot. But ultimately, I'm not really seeing you rejecting anyone. I'm at least seeing you being open to conversation with this page, seeing you being open to potential partnerships or potential relationships or alliances or something like that. But there's definitely collaboration going on with this 3 of Coins. Certainly a lot of creativity as well. Maybe there's a lot of brainstorming and feedback being exchanged. There's a lot of kind of like the building, like figuring out what the building blocks are. So a little bit of strategy and a little bit of clarification goes a long way here. You know, before you dive into any projects, you want to absolutely make sure that you have a solid plan and a timeline and everything in place. This is going to be a big difference from the 10 of Wands, because again, here you are kind of doing everything on your own and you're okay with that. And there does seem to be some achievement there, but this is leverageable. Okay. This doing this on your own and kind of going through this big change and all of that, like, you've done good, but now it's time for you to open up your life and open up your space to let someone help you. And I think with the High Priestess, there is a message that says, Taurus, you know in your heart of hearts that this is the right path, that there is something really gratifying with working with other people too, and being a part of something bigger than just yourself and not having to bear that load all by yourself. We already know you can. We already know you have been doing it, and no one's going to take that away from you. That's not anything it's not good or bad. It just kind of what is. But that does seem to be changing with the Tower. It seems like this Knight of Swords is a part of the Tower too. It's like they're coming after the Tower once you've hit the achievement, once you've hit this marker. But they're also coming in, like, can I say kind of like a wrecking ball? Like they're coming in like a wrecking ball, just boom. They're really changing the game, I think. And now that I'm seeing it in context with that 3 of Coins, with this diagonal going on, I do think this is an alliance that you absolutely want to at least explore. I'm not saying 100% definitely take it, you know, but you want to keep your options open here. There's luck coming in. There's a beautiful life is a mystery. We want to embrace the mystery. We want to kind of be able to take these leaps of faith that maybe we wouldn't otherwise have taken. And maybe that's a part of what the Tower is going on as well, is that we are changing our approach to life. That yes, we were here, and yes, we did good, and yes, there's a lot of gratitude and satisfaction and all the things that I already said, but it's time for you to not do it by yourself anymore. Some of you might be getting new jobs. Some of you might be meeting connectors is what I'm hearing, like someone who might not be the person you actually end up collaborating with, but they introduce you to people, right? So it's like a friend of a friend type of thing. Certainly someone that sees your potential, certainly sees someone how hard you've worked, who appreciates your experience, your work experience, your life experience. There's a lot of appreciation. So, you've done all the hard stuff, and now it does seem to be lifting here. I'm looking at this page in terms of curiosity. I think you should stay as curious as possible, and you should keep lines of communication open just in case. Okay? All right, we're going to pull out the clarifiers. So for those of you who are new, we're going to open up all these readings, or open up all these cards. We're going to pull out 27 new cards, and we're going to clarify all of them. We're going to get a lot deeper in the comprehensive reading. So I'm just going to pull them out so you can see what we'll talk about. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome. The link for the comprehensive is in the description box in the comment thread down below. So let's go ahead and see what comes out for Taurus for December 2024. What is it that Taurus needs to know here? Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, another 10 of Wands. I'll pull out a fourth card just because we got a repeat card there. Five of Wands. Okay. We've got the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Well, there's the mystery for sure. Now for the Tower, coming out with the Three of Cups, which is all very happy and celebratory. We've got the Queen of Swords. Hold on, sorry. I feel like that one there. And the Empress. I knew that Tower was not bad. Six of Cups. I'm sorry, Two of Cups, sorry. Four of Cups. Queen of Wands. Judgment. Knight of Coins. Knight of Wands. Okay, a lot of Knight energy. Four of Wands, beautiful. Six of Coins. Another Page. Strength. Eight of Coins. Yeah, definitely some work energy coming out for Taurus for sure. Wheel of Fortune. There's the mystery. And the Sun. And for the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Coins, the Star. And there's the Taurus card, finishing out with the Taurus card. All right, Taurus. So this is where we'll pick up in the comprehensive. So if you want to join, you are absolutely more than welcome. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing December, and I'll talk to you soon.